right, let's talk about NATCO Pharma. We're looking at a company that is staring down the barrel of a massive financial cliff, and they've cooked up a seriously audacious plan to survive it. So, what exactly is this high stakes gambit all about?
And that's really the core of it, isn't it? I mean, imagine you knew that a huge chunk of your income was just going to disappear on a very specific date. What would you do? Well, that's the exact high-pressure world NATCO is living in right now.
So, let's set the stage. The problem NATCO is facing, you see, it isn't some sudden crisis. No, this is a well-known, ticking time bomb that's been on the calendar for years, and it's all tied to one of their most successful drugs.
That drug is Revlimid. For years, it's been an absolute cash cow for them. But you know how these things go with patents and market competition. That river of cash is about to run dry. This isn't a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And the company has been bracing for this exact moment.
And there it is, the deadline, 2026. That's the year the bomb goes off, the year that incredible revenue stream from Revlimid just falls off a cliff. So you gotta understand, everything the company is doing right now, it's a race against this one single critical date.
But NATCO isn't just sitting around waiting for the explosion. Oh no, they have crafted a bold, multi-pronged counteroffensive. So let's break down exactly how they plan to fight back. Their revival strategy really hinges on 4 key pillars. They've got what they believe is a secret weapon, they're pushing to diversify all over the globe, they're firing up a whole new pipeline of drugs, and they're even expanding outside of pharma altogether. It's a real all-fronts approach.
Okay, so what is this secret weapon? Well, it's a drug you've almost definitely heard of, Semaglutide. Yep, this is the blockbuster weight loss drug that has absolutely taken the world by storm, and NATCO is betting big on it. Really big. And when I say big, I mean look at this number. The global market for semaglutide is projected to hit a jaw-dropping $100 billion by 2030. Think about that. Grabbing even a tiny slice of that pie would be a total game changer for literally any company.
So how does NATCO plan to get its piece of the action? This is where their strategy gets really, really clever. Through a partner, they've managed to secure something called first-to-file status. This gives them a golden opportunity, 180 days, a full 6 months of exclusive sales in the huge U.S. market. With zero competition, they can charge premium prices and potentially rake in hundreds of millions of dollars. But look, they're not putting all their eggs in the semaglutide basket. They're also diversifying. For one, they've acquired a big stake in South Africa's Adcock Ingram, which gets them into African markets where there's way less competition. And at the same time, they're making a huge push into agricultural chemicals, with this crazy ambitious goal of growing that business to about $120 million in just 3 years. And back on the pharma front, their own labs are humming. They've got 15 new drugs in the pipeline ready to go. And a lot of these are high-profit specialty medicines designed to build new, sustainable revenue streams from the ground up. Now, you might be wondering, a plan this ambitious, it has to cost a fortune, right? So how is NATCO paying for all this? Well, that brings us to their financial foundation, their war chest. This is the number that makes it all possible. NATCO is sitting on a massive cash reserve of 2,600 crores. We're talking over $300 million. This isn't just money in the bank, this is the fuel for their entire revival strategy. What's even more impressive is how they've managed all that cash. Their balance sheet is just squeaky clean. They have virtually no debt. On top of that, they're delivering a really healthy return on equity of over 15%. It's the textbook picture of a financially sound, incredibly well-run company. And all that financial muscle gives them one crucial thing: flexibility. It means they can go out and make big acquisitions, invest heavily in their research, and basically weather any storms during this transition, all without having to take on a bunch of risky debt. But here's the thing, having a brilliant plan and all the money in the world, well, it doesn't guarantee success. The clock is still ticking away, which brings us to the reality check. This really puts the whole challenge into sharp focus. Even in a best-case scenario, the company is staring at a painful gap, a 2 to 3 year period where that old Revlimid money is vanishing faster than the new stuff can replace it. Getting through that gap, that's going to be the ultimate test. And the path forward is just loaded with hurdles. I mean, their golden ticket, semaglutide, it still needs final approval. The global market is brutally competitive, and those big acquisitions they made, they absolutely have to deliver. Any one of these things could throw a wrench in the whole plan. So, we're left with this huge question. NATCO has a smart, multi-layered strategy, and they have the financial firepower to make it happen. But they are in an undeniable, high-stakes race against time. The question isn't whether the plan is good, it's whether they can pull it off perfectly before that clock finally runs out.